Alright, so here's the new lighting system we have for the tank. Currently we are running the, let's show you guys, we are running the Ocean Revive. You can see it right there. It's a very nice LED, don't get me wrong. I just really wanted a certain look to my tank. I see all these reefers that have been in it for a long time, and they always have like that really nice white with just a hint of blue. And just, I love the customizability. So I figured if I'm going to jump into LED lights, I want to make another purchase, but I want it to be my last purchase. I don't, later down the road, someone say, oh, these lights are better. For my research and everywhere I called and talked to, like Marine Depot and Bulk Reef Supply and all these companies, everybody just kept pointing me to the Radion. They said by far, hands down, the best LEDs out there. They are very expensive. They're about 5 times as much as those LEDs. Just a little over 5 times as much. But you know, you get what you pay for. I didn't mind paying the money, so I pretty much said, let's go. So this is a Radion XR30 W Pro. This is the G4, so it is running the HEI optics. It is the newest light that Radion does have. You can see here, 40 Pro. We have the Reef Link, so this is gonna enable me to control it wirelessly from anywhere in the world, through my phone, obviously. And then below that, we have let me open the cage for the bird, because he just loves screaming. Let's get him out of his cage. I don't know, maybe he wants to be on video. Come on. Come on. Say hi. Oh, he wanted to poop. That's what he wanted. He wanted to poop. He actually poops on the toilet, believe it or not. But anyways, so back to where I was. This is the RMS mount. So you can see how the mount works here. And it's specific for the XR30. So I got the mount, the link, and the light. I haven't opened anything up. I haven't seen anything. One thing that annoys me when you do something like this, I mean, you're doing a very, very, very expensive purchase, right? Like, why can't you include a mount and the Wi-Fi link? Obviously, you're gonna need it for this light, so it's like, why just don't you? Like, you know, with these lights, I mean, these are like $200 lights. They come with the hang-on kit, the mount. I mean, you know, if that company can do it, I mean, why can't they? Have so much margin on this product? It's absolutely ridiculous. The fact that they can't give you a mount and a Wi-Fi cable unit. But nonetheless, I did want the best of the best, so this is what I had to go through to get the best of the best. So yeah, let me put the camera down, and then what we'll do, I'll set the camera up so we can open it up and show you guys what's inside. So I just got the scissors right here and literally just cut it open. I haven't even opened them at all. So you're gonna see what I see in real time. Well, maybe not in real time, but as I see it. So we got a setup guide here. I hate reading, but I'm gonna have to. Oh, registration card, warranty. Wow, this is a pretty big power supply. God, holy crap! Just look at that. That's a pretty big power supply. Oh my God, these things are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look, let me put my hand kind of next to it. So it's a good size. Wow, I love it. I'm already in love with it, and I haven't even seen it powered on. Let me get that out of the way. Got the mount opened up too. So let's see what this contains. RMS tank mount system. Shows you how to mount it. Oh, they do give you various brackets. Thank God. Imagine if they had you buy different brackets. I would have like just flipped. Oh, they give you the tools, everything to pretty much get it done. That's plastic. That's another thing, guys. This mount, it's $100 mount. Like, you can't tell me in China this cost $100 to make. I mean, I have a company that works with China a lot, and I know how much stuff costs, and I can tell you for a fact this thing does not cost anywhere near $100 to make. But, you know, that's because I kind of know how much stuff generally costs overseas. But, you know, wow, it is pretty beefy. This isn't plastic. Okay, I'm not too unhappy now. So this is the only piece of plastic. I thought the whole thing was plastic. So, okay, that's good. That's good. So this is probably aluminum or steel. So that's not too bad. I thought the whole thing was plastic. So, okay, I don't mind paying the $100. And then the reef link. The reef link will be the last thing I set up. I think, yeah, this thing's still sealed. That'll be the last thing I set up. So right now, guys, I'm gonna cut the video here. I'm gonna continue setting them up on my system. And yeah, we're gonna see. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. The instructions are very detailed, so I don't think that'll be an issue. Once I have them mounted and everything, I'll start the video up again and show you guys what I see. So I wanted to make a video of me installing these lights on this tank. So the only thing I've done currently is put the RMS mount here in the rear, which that's the only thing you miss. You haven't missed anything else. I just powered down these lights to stress the fish out a little bit less because I'm going to be working over it. So we removed. Another nice thing is I'm be able to run this the way I wanted to now that I don't have to use these lights on, or the mounts on the side. So very happy about that. So let's say bye to the lights, these Ocean Revives. A guy's actually picking them up today. I put them on the forum. A guy's picking them up. I only lost a few bucks on them. I lost like 40 bucks, so not much of a loss. Taking this off. Setting them down. And in the instruction manual, I'm supposed to choose the mount. They give you 3 sizes. I don't need the smallest one. I'm going to be needing one of these 2. So it looks like for the JBJ, you do want to go with the bigger mount. Let me bring the instruction manual. Actually, before we do this, we're supposed to put on the light, then slide it in. So let's go off the manual. I'll be bringing the camera. Sorry about this video, guys. It's a little bit different than I normally do it. It's a little bit more live as I go. I'm not rehearsing anything. I'm just kind of going on the fly. So they want me to insert the bracket into here. Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. And it locks right there. Okay. Insert the bracket and the 2 screws, which are in here. It's funny, they give you an Allen. Wait, am I using the right one? Okay, there is 2 different screw sizes, so be sure you grab the right one. Yeah, they give you an Allen head, but they don't give you a Phillips head. So that's kind of funny. So yeah, all I'm doing right now is putting the screws here for the light mount, right here to lock it in, to make sure it never falls out again. So, oh shoot. Let me move the camera. My mount is hitting the volume button. Crap. There we go. Yeah, so you can see all we did is put in 2 screws. I'm gonna have to cut the video real quick, go downstairs, get a Phillips wrench so I can tighten this. So let me head downstairs and we'll continue this short. All right, so one thing I figured out, you want to put these screws through the bottom side. There's the countersink on the bottom. So they don't go through this side, they go through this side. It was weird because I'll show you right now why I didn't realize that initially. Don't over tighten it, just nice and snug. When they ship this ships like that. So you're like, what the hell? I can't even see the screw. But with the twist, you have full access to it. It's actually, this thing is very nice and hard and locking. You don't have to be worried about it swiveling once you set it. So very, very nice here. So what else? Then we actually mount it. So here's the fun part. We got the Radions out of the box. Just check out the new HEI optics. They're absolutely beautiful. What this LED is the first generation of its kind that pretty much is very comparable to the T5s. With LEDs, you get a lot of light, but it's concentrated and you don't get them mixed. It's very difficult to get the LEDs to mix very well because they're individual lights, not like T5 where it's a whole bar, and the lights tend to mix a lot better and look more balanced. With this generation 4 Radion, they claim to have done that the mixing is just, it almost looks, it's the closest thing to T5 as far as technology is concerned right now for LED aquarium use. Of course, they're probably in another industry they've successfully done it, but for aquarium use, this is the closest to T5 and the closest balance you're gonna get. So, I'm gonna put this cushion thing on the bottom because I don't want them getting damaged. Gonna put that face down. We're gonna grab our mount, line these bad boys up. And remember, there's a countersink on one side. And of course, they line up beautifully, so we're gonna start with one first on the corner. Get your Phillips. Actually, let me think about it. Okay, yeah, this is how I want it. I want the buttons on the front. Okay, then we're gonna, I don't think we need any adapters on here. Yeah, okay, we're good. Because I did see some adapters, but I'm not sure what they're using. Oh, it's for the wire management. That's what that is. So we got 3 screws, got our Phillips, and we're gonna do the rest. Luckily, when you're tightening these, they're going into metal threaded inserts, not plastic. So that doesn't mean you go crazy on tightening it. Just be snug with it. Don't go too crazy with it. The last thing you want to do is strip them. Okay, very happy with how that fit. And it looks like we're done. We have here the Radions mounted on the rail. Luckily this rail is fully adjustable, but for the JBJ you do want to use a bigger one. I can actually lay these on their back. So next we're going to need this Allen key. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the camera up over there by the tank, come grab the lights, because now everything's getting bigger and bigger. So I need to multitask. So I'm going to set the light over here by the tank, come grab the lights, and then continue this. So we got our Allen key, we got the light mounted. Want to be sure that this whole wiring thing doesn't go in the water, so I'm going to undo it now and kind of feed it towards the rear. Okay, that's good enough. And then I'm kind of looking at how it's going to mount. Okay, I get it. I get it. So everything looks solid, everything's tightened. Last thing I want to do, you know what I'm going to do? Just to be safe, I'm going to run this thing like this. So if I do drop something, at least the mesh will save the lights. Imagine I drop this thing and it falls in the tank. That would not be a good day. That would not be a good day. probably saw that. I just dropped the Allen key in the tank. It went in the reactor side, so I don't have to undo the whole skimmer. But what I'm gonna have to do is probably change my shirt because I'm gonna have to reach in there and get it. All right, so I changed the shirt. Now I can reach into the tank, and now I'm gonna have to bring out the towels. So these I just set them on the floor. We have wooden floors, so I don't want any water. Well, of course, you know, we're gonna get water on them once in a while, so try and reduce that. Right now I need to shut off the reactor in the back. So once that's off, take the magnet off, pull the reactor out, and then I'll have full access to the, oh shoot, and also shut off the auto top off. Shut off the skimmer while I'm at it. Luckily, you guys are watching this as I'm doing it, so when you're doing it, you don't make the mistakes I made. What just happened was, it wasn't a big deal, but I pulled out the reactor. The auto top off sensor came down because there was, the reactor wasn't there. So the water level dropped, so it started pumping in water. Not too much, I stopped it, you know, fast enough. But now, let me turn up these lights because I don't even see that tool. Yeah, the Allen fell to the back, so. So it seems like the tool went to where I didn't want it to go. So we're gonna have to do a bit more tear down. Gotta now lift up the skimmer. Take off the magnets for the skimmer. That's what happens, guys. When you're working on the tank, I should have been careful. You know, nothing's gonna happen to the tank. Everything's fine, but it's just all the work. It's delayed me. Let me go on the other side of the tank because I swear I do not see that thing, like for the life of me. All right, now I feel pretty dumb. What just happened, you guys saw I lost the tool. The tool was on the reactor magnet. It didn't fall all the way through. Should have thought about that. I wouldn't have had to do all I did. But hey, it is what it is. So now we got to put back the skimmer. Yeah, look at it, it's right here. So that's what happens. We can put back the reactor. Well, let's put back the light first. So put back the reactor. That reactor needs to be cleaned too this week. Okay. So we got the LED on the top here. Spacing looks about right for today, at least. All right, so I'm just gonna verify one more thing. I'm looking over the manual, making sure I didn't forget anything. I'm gonna just check one thing. There's a little metal insert that's grabbing the top part. It's clamping down with the screw. So I need to make sure that's facing the rear. Almost dropped this thing again. Wow. Okay, so it wasn't facing the rear. Now it is facing the rear. I don't think it didn't change the way it feels. It still feels, you know, the same. I don't feel it got tighter or looser or anything like that. I'm gonna be honest, for the $100, I do a lot of drone work is what I do. My business is we do manufacture drones. I do real estate as well, but anyways, just seeing the design of this, like I already know how this could have been made better. Every time I look at like engineering stuff and stuff that's manufactured, I look at it in a different way. The way they did it, you get a lot of sag on the light. You can probably see it. Or is that built into it? It's actually, it may just be built into it, that sag. So that's as snug as I'm gonna get it. So we have the LED fixture mounted. What else? The whole wiring is, I think it's fed through here. Oh yeah, I see it already. It's fed through here. Now one problem I am gonna encounter, if you guys see the mount, how it is, I'll probably give you a close-up later. It runs into my skimmer. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. Whether it means cutting the bolt so it's not that long, or yep, it's probably gonna mean cutting the bolt. I hope. Yeah, the way it is right now, the light has to be moved every time I want to put this in and out. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Currently, the next thing to do is wire in the light, get the power supply on, and that's all going to be off camera. I'm not going to show you guys how I do that because it's pretty straightforward. I'm really happy I finally get to run this thing the way it was designed to be. So yeah, I finally get to run the cover, not the cover, the screen, the top screen, so the fish don't jump out. I finally get to run it the way it was supposed to be run, which is actually just below the top of the tank, so you don't really see it. It looks nice and cleaner on the top. So yeah, I'm gonna get the lights wired in, hopefully power them up here shortly. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna be showing you guys how I do that because it's pretty straightforward the way the wiring is gonna be. And then I'll show you guys it powered up. All right, so I just connected the power. I wanted to power it up while you guys were watching, but I wasn't able to because as soon as I connected the power, the thing lit up. And like, I'm not gonna exaggerate, guys. My greens have never, ever looked like they do now. My Montipora red is popping. The greens have never looked like this. With this much white, this tank has never looked like this. Wow. Wow. I haven't done anything to them. Like, I literally just powered them up. Wow, even the chromuses, I've never seen the blue. It's like so, oh my God. Wow. I pissed off some of the corals earlier with shutting down the light. They're like, whoa, what the hell is happening? Shit, I don't even know what to do. Yeah, so it looks like they're just presets when you hit the middle button. But wow, holy crap, guys, like, you can see I'm like still amazed. This tank has never even come close to looking like this with that much white. Like, ever. Wow. Holy crap. I really just want to stop the video, grab my chair, sit down, and just enjoy this. Wow. It just, I've never gotten a pop like that. Let me bring the camera a little bit closer. Oh, even on camera you can see it. Holy crap. Just check out that hammer right there. It has never ever popped like that green, ever. Just look at this green star polyp. Just look at that green. Wow. It's crazy. Before with my other light, I could never get you guys to see what I see with it. And like what you're seeing here on video is exactly what I'm seeing here. Wow. Yeah, I'm in love with these lights. So far, if you ask me, like I haven't done any customizing to them as far as the programming. Are they worth 5 times more than what you had? To me, yes. Why? Because my tank, aesthetics is everything. The way this tank looks, the way this tank is presented in my living room, I want it to be clean. As you can see, this is a JBJ stand. I went ahead and painted that white. The side of my tank, I wrapped it white. You can see there. That used to be black. I wrapped that in white. So I'm very much after the clean look when it comes to a reef tank. So what I did right now, I brought down the gyre a little bit to not get too much shimmer. Oh shit, I need to lift this up, goddamn. It's like sinking. Yeah, I still need to work on that. My measurements were a little bit off when I cut these. I just noticed it because I've never been able to mount it like that. I made it just a hair too wide, so I'm gonna have to cut back probably like not even 1/4 of an inch. But yeah, wow. Let me cycle through these again. That's a little bit bluer. And that's quite a bit more blue. Wow. So yeah guys, I'm gonna end this video here right now for you guys. That's gonna be pretty much it for today. I'm gonna go up and set up the reef link, and yeah, that's, you guys saw it. It's very straightforward setting up these lights. Not much had to be done, but the way it makes the colors pop is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous the way the colors are popping. I've never seen the colors pop like that in this tank, ever. So yeah guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, be sure to leave them down in the comment box below. As always guys, thanks for watching. Also remember guys, be sure to follow me on Instagram, eat_sleep_reef_, that's my Instagram, and I'm pretty active there, pretty social guy. Come by, say hello, and of course be sure to subscribe to the channel. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time.